Hi all, my name is Celina Kama and I'm a full-time beauty content creator. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my very quick 5 minutes makeup routine while I also answer some questions on my beauty journey. First step is sunscreen or your skin prep. It's really important to make sure that you actually take your time to do a good skin prep. I really like using the Uncover sunscreen for a base for my makeup. I really like how it just makes my makeup so smooth. And then I also like using this La Roche-Posay spray sometimes, and it's also a really good body sunscreen. After I do my serums, my moisturizer, sunscreen is the last step before I get into my makeup. Okay, so because this is a very quick routine, I like to go in with my ABH bronzer. This bronzer is really nice and I like to use it instead of using contour. I just think it has a more warmer tone. It's not that harsh and it's easier and quicker to blend. So the first question is, tell us about how you started content creation. What are your favorite parts and what have been the most challenges you've encountered and how have you overcome them? So here's how I got into content creation. I've always been a beauty girl, anything in beauty. I've always been that. At a really young age, I really wanted to be a model. I just knew that I wanted to be in the beauty space. And fast forward, I lost my dad in 2018, so I remember that I would most likely be in my room and then I would use my little Android phone and just make makeup tutorials, little skincare tutorials, and then I'll just post them to my Snapchat story. And I always wanted to start YouTube as well. Honestly, creating beauty content has actually been that thing that really was my therapy. It was my safe space. It was something I did when I wanted to escape from the noise, and now it became my job. So as you can see, everything is super blend and you just have that extra warmth to your face. That's why I really love this bronzer. It's so nice. My favorite part about content creation would definitely be the idea of building a community and having people that genuinely support you, want to see you grow. I just love being able to connect with a lot of people through my platform, and the idea that I'm also knowing that I'm doing something positive that can impact people's life positively. When I was starting out, I didn't have enough finances, and you do need money to start out content creation. So I didn't have enough makeup, I didn't have all of my filming stuff, so it was a lot for me to balance it out. But luckily my sister was making more than me at that time, and she was able to lend me some money to start up content creation and just buy up my gadgets, lights, and everything that I needed to kickstart. Another challenge that I experienced was being able to be consistent. It was something that I struggled with. I think I struggle there a little bit still now, but it's something that I've been able to overcome by just being disciplined. Okay, moving on, I'm going to be using this Fuera blush, this really dark berry blush. I really like it, and you just want to go in very lightly and blend that out. Look how cute that color is. Once I put concealer on, so I like to put my blush on before my concealer. I just feel when I do that, everything then looks more cohesive. I don't know how to explain it. And then I like to take a beauty blender and just blend everything, so it just blends with my contour and everything. Wait guys, I just realized I forgot to do my brows. But anyways, for my brows, I just use the ABH brow frizz, it's a little bit of brow gel because my brows I laminated them a few weeks back, so I just brush them upward, sideways, downward, and then I go up. Okay, so the next question is, reflecting on your content creation journey, how has sharing your passion for beauty and lifestyle impacted your personal growth and outlook on life? Honestly, it has impacted me so positively. Like I said earlier, the idea of just being able to promote such a positive thing, be such a helpful creator, has given me so much purpose. I feel so happy when I'm doing that. It's also made me a lot less what's the word, judgy. You don't know what like creators have to go through, or like public figures. So now I'm a lot more gracious, I'm a lot more happy and content. Okay, so now the brows are done. That's pretty much what I do. And then we're going to go in with the ABH concealer. My thing about concealer is this concealer is super full coverage, so you don't need much. And that's what, like, again, this is a very quick makeup look, so you don't want products that are hard to blend, and you want products that actually give you enough coverage so you don't have to like waste too much time. So this is my tip. I like to blend other parts of my face where the concealer is first before I get to my under eye. I feel like that way I give the concealer enough time to set, and I don't like, I just feel like it's way better when I do that. Okay, so I recently started YouTube about 3 months ago, and the next question is, starting a YouTube channel can be both exciting and challenging. What motivated you to make the leap into long form video content, and what lessons have you learned in your YouTube journey so far? I've genuinely always wanted to be a YouTuber. I feel like I just didn't like have the time. So it was just like, you know, like, let me just post that first video. Let me just like put this out there. Like, what's the worst that would happen? I would flop, okay? But like, at least I know that I kept this promise to myself, and I finally started YouTube. The lessons I have learned from starting YouTube will definitely be patience. I've learned a lot of patience. I've learned to trust my own process. I've also learned to be a lot more of myself. I feel like on YouTube I get to be myself more because you guys get to experience like long form content and everything. So yeah, you want to make sure that you tap your under eyes and always look up when you're doing that. So you see this area, you go like this, up, look up when you're doing that, and do the same for this side. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of foundation, but like, you only need like half a pump. Like, you don't need too much. So what I like to do is I like to put it on the darker areas of my face, just on this areas like this. So I just use it to like smooth out my skin over there. Oh, that looks good. Okay, I love using a beauty blender. This one is from a Younger Beauty. If you're doing a very quick makeup look, get a beauty blender. Like, don't do brushes. This is very quick, so you just need a beauty blender. Okay, the next question is, with your expertise in lip care, could you share a secret tip to maintaining soft and healthy lips, especially in the different weather conditions? And how do I make my lip glosses last longer? Like I said in the beginning of this video, I used to have a lip care brand which I'm bringing back very soon. It's called Celina. Honestly, for me, the idea of taking care of your lips is you always have to make sure you're moisturizing and you're looking at the ingredients that you use as a lip balm. I like to use this MAC Studio Fix powder first for my under eyes. So what I'm going to do is quickly go over my concealer again, and then immediately tap off the excess, and then set my under eye like that. So I use compact powder first when I'm setting my under eye, and then I'm gonna do the same for the other side. So like I was saying, for lip care, it's very important to look at the ingredients that you're putting on your lips. I'm bringing my brand back, so hopefully you guys get to try that out. My top tips would be, make sure you moisturize or always have a lip balm. Make sure you're always using a lip mask at night. Try exfoliating your lips at least once a week, or if you're brushing, just use your brush on your lips to really like get off the excess dead skin. And then to make your lip glosses last longer, I would say put on a lipstick first, then put on your gloss. You want to always push the powder into your skin like I'm doing. Then I'm going to take some more powder and powder the rest of my face, just so that the makeup holds and it's not like moving or anything. Okay, now we're going to use my most favorite blush, which is this Black Up blush. It's the dual blush and highlighter. So I just like to put a little bit of powder blush on my cheek just to revive the cream blush that we must have lost. So this is why I said you take it like you take your blush like this and then you bring it downward like that. Now after blush, I like to go in with a loose setting powder. This one is the MAC Studio Fix and it is so good. Like when I tell you this, I'm going to show you how I use it because it legit like blurs your pores. So you take a little bit, right? And then at the back of your hands, you want to make sure you tap off the excess. Then look up and just legit like press it into your skin. Look at the difference with like the other side. And look at how smooth it looks on this side. So that is like my huge tip. I do this after blush so that like everything just looks well blended and you don't see like that harsh blush line and everything just doesn't look like cohesive or blend. So you're not baking, you're just like pressing the product into your skin. I don't really like baking, I just believe more in like pressing the product into your skin. So you also want to make sure you're shaping out your nose while you're doing this. That's why I really love using triangle puffs. So you can get this literally anywhere. I'm gonna take my Honey Beauty palette and there's this shade right here. It's this shade, this brown one. I really love it. And then I just take a little bit and go like over my lids. I just feel like it brings that warmth to my face. And in this same Honey Beauty palette, there's this gold silver shade. I don't really know what the name is, but I like to take a little bit with this very tiny brush. It's from the Zaron palette. So this is exactly how I like to put it. I put some in my inner corner. This just pulls your makeup like together. Look at that. Just before we continue, I'm going to go in with the MAC Fix It Prime and Pry. This is legit how much I have left. That's to show you how much I love this product. Like, it's so freaking good. Basically almost done, but I do have some lash extensions on and they're already plucking out, but I'm going to put on the Zaron Flash Mascara for my bottom lashes. And it just like, honestly, all of these little details just pull your face like together. That awkward face you make when you're doing your mascara is so funny. I can't. So this is what it looks like when you do your bottom lashes. So even if you have like lash extensions on, always make sure you do your bottom lashes with mascara or something. I feel like it just makes your makeup look way better. But basically this is a black hop eyebrow pencil, but I really love how dark it is and how it's like a good balance of brown, black is perfect. So I love using it for my lip combos. So this is how I do my lips. Let me show you. I take this and then I just do a straight line across like that. Pull it all the way down. So I just line a little bit above my lip line. Now that we're done with the top lip, this is how I did the bottom one. Like this. Right? And then I connect it like that. And then I just like smack my lips together so everything is well blended. So that's how I line my lips. Now let me show you my lip combo. I really love this Clinique lipstick. It's like the perfect nude. Gonna put it in my middle here and then blend it all together and then put some more. I'll then go in again with the lip liner for a little bit more definition. For this lip combo, I'm using the Luxurious lip gloss from Zaron. Look how gorgeous like that lip combo is. Like, wow. And this is the final look. Thank you for chatting with me and coming along. I hope I was able to share 1 or 2 beauty hacks for you, and I hope you learned 1 or 2 from this video. Thank you. Bye.